Another couldn't let 7 cents slide story. This happened like 50 years ago when everything was paid in cash. No credit cards, no Venmo, just coins and crumpled bills. Me and my buddy Mike were planning this huge party for our friend's birthday. We're talking like 30 people, music, the whole thing. And back then, if you wanted to throw a real party, you needed a keg. There was only one place in our whole town that sold kegs. This big beer store called Big Beer that thought they owned the market, which they basically did. So we walk in there with our pool of cash. We'd been collecting money from everyone for weeks. Fives, tens, ones, quarters, you name it. We counted it like 3 times to make sure we had enough. The clerk rings us up for the half keg, $50.07 with tax. We start counting out our money on the counter. Bills first, then coins. We get to exactly $50. Then we're digging through our pockets for that last 7 cents. Nothing. We check again. Still nothing. I look at the clerk and go, "Hey man, we're 7 cents short. Any chance you could just give it to us for 50 even? It's literally 7 pennies. This guy looks at me like I just asked him to give me his car. He goes, "Sorry, can't do it. Store policy." Store policy for 7 cents. 7 cents on a $50 sale. Mike's getting frustrated. He goes, "Come on man, it's 7 cents. You guys probably lose more than that in the couch cushions every day." The clerk just shrugs. I don't make the rules. So we asked to speak to the manager. This older guy comes out wearing this cheap tie and acting all important. We explain the situation again. "Hey, we're 7 cents short on this keg. Any way you could hook us up? We're good customers. We'll be back." The manager gets this weird smile on his face. Like he's enjoying this. He goes, "Sorry boys, business is business. Can't give discounts." We're standing there looking at each other like, "Are you serious right now?" We go back out to Mike's car and tear it apart looking for loose change. Under the seats, in the cup holders, in the glove box. We found a penny, 1 penny, still 6 cents short. We go back inside one more time, hoping maybe they'll change their minds. The manager sees us coming and his grin gets even bigger. He goes, "You know what, boys? Why don't you just buy several cases of beer instead? We've got plenty in stock." That's when it hit us. This guy was playing games. He knew buying cases would cost us way more money and give us way less beer. That's why he wouldn't budge on the 7 cents. He wanted to force us into the more expensive option. Mike just stares at him for a second. Then he goes, "You know what? Great idea. We'll buy several cases of beer." The manager's nodding like he just won the lottery. See? I knew we could work something out. Then Mike heads toward the door and goes, "Yeah, we'll buy them from the mom and pop grocery store across the street. Thanks for the suggestion." I have never seen someone's face change so fast in my life. This manager went from smug and satisfied to pure panic in like half a second. He starts backtracking immediately. Wait, hold on now. Let's not be hasty here. Maybe we can work something out on that keg." But Mike's already out the door and I'm right behind him. We walk straight across the street to this little family grocery store that also sold beer. The old guy who owned it was super nice. We told him what happened and he just laughed. He sold us enough cases to equal the keg for basically the same price, threw in some ice for free, and even helped us carry it to the car. The best part? We could see the Big Beer manager standing in his window watching us load up our car across the street. The party was awesome and that little grocery store became our go-to place for everything. They eventually started selling kegs too because of all the business we brought them. Big Beer went out of business like 5 years later.